The day started like any other. The sun rose slowly over the horizon. Warm light touched the streets. People woke up unaware. Everything felt normal. But then, something changed. At first, it was barely noticeable. The light felt weaker, softer, strangely dim. People looked up, confused. There were no clouds. No storms, no warning. And yet, the sunlight kept fading, minute by minute. It grew darker. Shadows stretched unnaturally long. Colors began to dull. Phones came out. Cameras pointed at the sky. But no one understood what they were seeing. This wasn't an eclipse. It didn't move like one. It didn't behave like one. Then, the moment came. The sun began to disappear. Not behind anything. Not covered. It was changing. Its light collapsing inward. Until it turned black. A perfect dark circle, hanging where the sun used to be. The world froze. For a moment, no one spoke. No one moved. Because something impossible had just happened. Daylight was gone. The sky turned dark. Not like night. Not like sunset. Something deeper. Something empty. Within minutes, entire cities fell into darkness. Streetlights flickered on. Buildings lit up early. But it wasn't enough. The darkness felt wrong. Heavy. Cold. And the temperature began to drop. Slow at first, then faster. People could see their breath in what should have been daytime. Animals reacted before humans did. Birds scattered. Dogs barked endlessly. Wildlife fled without direction. Instinct knew something was wrong. Even if we didn't, power grids struggled. Energy demand surged instantly. Lights flickered. Systems overloaded. Entire areas went dark again. Panic began to spread. Not chaos. Not yet, but fear. Deep, quiet fear. Because no one could explain what was happening. And there was no sign it would stop. Hours passed. The cold intensified. What was once a warm day became freezing. Frost formed on surfaces. Water began to ice over, in places where it never should. The sun wasn't just gone. Its heat was gone too. And Earth was losing energy fast. Solar panels became useless. Renewable systems failed instantly. Plants stopped responding. Leaves drooped. Photosynthesis halted. Life, at its most basic level, was shutting down. The oceans began to cool. Slowly, but undeniably, winds grew stronger as temperature differences spiked. Storms began to form, violent, unpredictable. The atmosphere was destabilizing. Without the sun, everything lost balance. Day and night no longer existed. Time itself felt broken. People stayed indoors, waiting, watching, hoping for even a flicker of light to return. But the sky remained black, completely black. No stars, no moon, just emptiness. As if the sky itself had been erased. Governments made announcements. Scientists searched for answers, but there were none. Because this wasn't something we were prepared for. This wasn't a disaster. It was the end of a system. The system that made life possible. Temperatures continued falling across the planet. Ice spread rapidly. From the poles outward, forests began to die. Crops failed within hours. Food systems collapsed, silently, quickly, without sunlight. The chain of life was breaking. Humans adapted. At first, generators turned on. Heaters worked overtime. But fuel was limited, and the cold didn't stop. It only got worse. Days passed. Or what used to be days. The earth grew quieter, colder, still. Cities became empty. Vehicles abandoned. Lights disappearing one by one. Until darkness took everything. The oceans, once full of motion, began to slow. Surface layers freezing. Currents weakening. Life beneath struggling to survive. Some organisms lasted longer. Deep sea life, microbes. But even they depended on a system now gone. The atmosphere changed. Clouds thickened. but brought no warmth. Snow began to fall across regions that had never seen it. Deserts turned white. Oceans crusted over. The planet was transforming into something unrecognizable. And still, the sun remained black, hanging in the sky, like a silent reminder of what had been lost. Humanity held on, for as long as it could. Underground shelters, last reserves, final attempts. But without energy, without heat, without light, there was no future. Only time to survive. And that time was running out. Eventually, the world went silent. The earth became frozen, still, dark, a planet drifting in cold space, where life once thrived, where sunlight once touched every corner. Now gone, all of it, because one thing changed. The sun simply stopped shining. And when it did, everything else followed. And the most terrifying part? It only took a few hours to begin the end of everything.